For personalized astrology reports and interesting blogs, make sure you click on my original and correct website, and that's www.vedicoraclebykadambari.com.
Do you know how this beautiful universe was created? Well, it all started with a big bang, a massive explosion. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you have your Lagna, which means the ascendant in Ardra Nakshatra, or you know someone with this kind of placement, then do watch this video. Now, before we dive into this analysis, we'll just briefly discuss the true meaning of the term nakshatra and what is the importance of your ascendant nakshatra. Whenever you break this term nakshatra into two words, it's naksha and tara. Naksha means a map or a guide, whereas tara means a star. So nakshatra literally means a star map, a certain pattern of particular stars. These nakshatras are very useful in terms of making defined predictions. Okay, these nakshatras are also known as lunar constellations because these 27 nakshatras are the wives of the Chandra Dev planet moon. Now, why do we want to understand the nakshatra of our ascendant? See, I have told you that our ascendant is everything to us. It's a very important aspect of a horoscope. It's the blueprint of our lives, whether it's your personality, your looks, or it's your overall life pattern. Everything is decided by your ascendant. We have been conditioned to focus only on the Janma Nakshatra. Well, what is that? It's the nakshatra where your natal moon is placed. Yes, it's also very important, but you cannot ignore your ascendant nakshatra. The nakshatra of your moon represents the state of your mind, your emotions, how you react to a situation. Whereas your ascendant nakshatra signifies your overall qualities, strengths, weaknesses, overall life pattern, your life path, in which direction you will go. Therefore, it's quite necessary that along with the Janma Nakshatra, you also understand your ascendant nakshatra, especially if you want to really understand that in which way you should go, which profession you should choose, then definitely look into your ascendant nakshatra. The Ardra Nakshatra falls between 6 degrees 40 minutes of Gemini to 20 degrees of Gemini sign. Ardra sounds quite similar to the word Rudra. Ardra, Rudra. Well, Rudra is the ruling deity of this nakshatra. It's the fierce form of Lord Shiva. He is known for his terror, anger, and destruction. But the most amazing part of this overall destruction is that all his destructive work leads to a beautiful creation. He is associated with strong winds, thunderstorms. What happens after a thunderstorm? It leads to rainfall. What happens after the rainfall? There is greenery all around. You can find new vegetation on the land. So, of course, it's giving a life, a new freshness, but after destruction. There is a festival celebrated in southern India known as the Arudra Darsanam. And this festival is dedicated to God Shiva. It's said that on this day, Lord Shiva created this world. And I have told you that this world was created after an explosion. So yes, God Rudra, the fierce form of Shiva, completely describes the very essence of this nakshatra. Now let's begin with the overall looks, the personality traits of people who have Lagna in Ardra Nakshatra. See, this nakshatra falls in the constellation of Orion, which is associated with Shiva. The very bright star, the main star of this nakshatra is Betelgeuse, and it is again the abode of Lord Shiva, the Rudra. Therefore, Ardra Nakshatra blesses you with great physical strength and stamina. You are capable of doing any kind of heavy manual job. Now let's talk about the face. Well, there is a kind of a joyless expression on your face, okay? And especially the eyes. The eyes can look quite sulky and gloomy, as if you haven't slept from many days. And despite of that gloomy look on the face, it also blesses you with a very seductive personality. There is absolutely something so mesmerizing and attractive about you. This nakshatra is totally under the influence of Rahu and Mercury. While Rahu is the main planetary ruler of this nakshatra, whereas this nakshatra falls in the sign of Gemini. So yes, there's a great influence of planet Mercury too. Rahu has a dual nature. Of course, he is the son of Maya, illusion. And the sign of Gemini also represents dual nature. Therefore, together, Rahu and Mercury brings sudden ups and downs in life. That is the overall pattern of the people who have this nakshatra in their ascendant. But there is a blessing in disguise. Despite of those ups and downs in life, Rahu and Mercury together, they're giving you a very intelligent, sharp mind, just like a lightning bolt works at a very lightning speed, plus amazing communication skills. See, no one can win in an argument with you. You have amazing communication skills. You know how to talk, how to deal with the world. Now, despite of those amazing communication skills and intelligent mind, you also have a scanning quality. Trust me, there is a scanner behind those eyeballs which keeps on scanning the external environment with that penetrating beam. See, you can literally get into the mind of other people. You can really scan their mind, their intentions, and even their past events just by looking at them. So that's a good quality. Ardra Nakshatra also gives one a dual nature, just like God Shiva. Well, Shiva can be sometimes very cool, soft, and calm deity, a very innocent deity. That's why he's known as Bholenath. But once he gets triggered, and it's quite easy to trigger him and make him aggressive. So once he gets triggered, he turns out to be a very violent and aggressive deity. And that is the problem with the Ardra Nakshatra natives. It's their mood swings. They work on their mental impulses. That is the basic lesson. Control over your impulses. Okay, you need to keep your mind peaceful and stable. You can get easily excited. You can get easily aggressive. So yes, you have to take care of your impulses. You cannot react without even thinking. As I have told you earlier in this video, that the life pattern of Ardra natives is full of ups and downs. Well, this nakshatra is represented by a human head with a tear dropping from the eye. The act of crying is always associated with pain. What happens when you are under distress or under emotional or physical pain? You tend to cry. People, you might have heard people saying this, please don't cry, stop crying, because crying is always associated with distress and pain. No, that's not the truth. The act of crying is the reflex mechanism of your body. Whenever you are in pain, whenever you are unhappy, so it leads to crying. And whenever you cry, certain hormones, certain chemical mediators are released in your body, like endorphins, oxytocins, and these chemical substances makes you happy. They bring ease and comfort to your system. They will make you feel happy psychologically. And that's why the Ardra Nakshatra brings ups and downs in life. It brings thunderstorms in life just to take you to a place where you will be happy, you will get all kind of comfort and success. You have to go through that trauma to reach to that destination. Therefore, there is a pattern of ups and downs in Ardra natives' life, but always these traumas will take you to a comfort zone where you can find success, fertility, and happiness. If you closely observe the overall form of God Rudra, he holds an antelope in his hand. Back there in my Mrigashira video, I have told you that the Mrigashira natives are somewhat have a nature like an antelope. They have a very curious mind which keeps on wandering here and there, a restless mind. The Ardra natives also have a restless mind. The mind keeps on wandering. But this restless mind can lead to major troubles when it comes to the Ardra Nakshatra natives. Therefore, God Rudra holding an antelope indicates that you need to control your impulses. You need to keep your mind peaceful and stable in order to focus on your life path. Ardra Nakshatra is the sixth nakshatra representing the energies of the sixth house. You have to face challenges, obstacles, enemies, and illusions. You need to take risk in life in order to succeed, and for that you need to have a very stable and peaceful mind. That is your basic lesson. What kind of professions are best for you? Well, anything related to electronics, computers, internet, technology. You will do amazingly well in these fields. Secondly, anything related to the human mind, nervous system. It could be a counselor, a therapist, psychiatrist, neurosurgeon. Thirdly, Ardra also gives great success in music and singing. Now the question is, what is the best remedy to deal with the sudden ups and downs of life induced by the Ardra Nakshatra? See, planet Sun, whenever planet Sun crosses over the Ardra Nakshatra, it happens around in the month of July, I guess. So once Sun crosses over the Ardra Nakshatra, it initiates the process of monsoon. It initiates the process of rainfall. And after that starts the month of Shravana. It's the month of monsoon, which is completely dedicated to Lord Shiva. And if you offer your prayers and worship Lord Shiva during this month, especially those special 16 Mondays of this month, you'll be blessed with his divine grace. You'll get the power to deal with all sorts of trouble. Very first and the last pada of Ardra Nakshatra, which means the first and the fourth pada, are under the influence of planet Jupiter. Whereas the second and the third pada of this nakshatra are under the influence of planet Saturn, which makes these two padas the most difficult placements. Okay, the second and the third pada can bring a lot of disappointments and challenges. The very first pada of this nakshatra falls between 6 degree 40 minutes to 10 degrees of Gemini. It falls in Sagittarius Navamsha, ruled by Jupiter. So this pada blesses one with amazing knowledge and a humorous personality. With this placement, people can use their knowledge to get materialistic gains. The second pada falls between 10 degree to 13 degree 20 minutes of Gemini, falls in the Capricorn Navamsha, ruled by planet Saturn. Well, the second pada is the most difficult pada of this nakshatra as it brings many challenges. You need to face a lot of troubles, you need to take a lot of risk to get a good reputation and success. The second pada falls between 13 degree 20 minutes to 16 degree 40 minutes of Gemini. It falls in Aquarius Navamsha ruled by planet Saturn. Again, it's a very difficult pada of this nakshatra because you have to take a lot of risk, you have to face many problems in order to succeed in life, but also there is a promise of good social reputation. So yes, you have to be patient towards achieving your goal. The very last pada falls between 16 degree 40 minutes of Gemini to 20 degrees of Gemini. It's the Pushkara pada of this nakshatra. It's ruled by Jupiter. It falls in the Pisces Navamsha. Over here, Jupiter is giving you some positive light. It's giving you some positivity, and that's why it makes you a quite generous and a happy personality. Also over here, Jupiter blesses you with enormous optimism to face any kind of trouble, make your challenges into opportunities. So guys, that's all for today's video. If you really like this video, do put a thumbs up and please don't forget to subscribe. Till then, goodbye.